Research consistently shows that staying silent in the face of microaggressions or discrimination is deeply harmful, both to individuals and the workplace culture. The notion that it's safer or wiser to turn the other cheek or avoid conflict in these situations may feel comfortable in the short term, but the long-term effects are damaging and serious. Psychological and emotional impact. Silence is often interpreted as acceptance. When people remain silent in response to microaggressions or discrimination, it can send a message that such behavior is acceptable or goes unchallenged. This passivity can reinforce and perpetuate harmful beliefs and practices within organizations and communities. Victims feel more isolated and unwelcome. Not addressing or acknowledging microaggressions cause those affected to feel invalidated, marginalized, and like they don't belong, contributing to increased anxiety, depression, and lower self-esteem. Cumulative harm and regret. Silence around microaggressions leads to prolonged distress for those targeted. Research documents lingering regret and self-doubt when people do not speak up, even if they rationalize their silence at the time. Workplace consequences. Environments become more hostile. Failing to address microaggressions increases job dissatisfaction, turnover, and burnout, creating a toxic workplace atmosphere that harms everyone's well-being and productivity. Loss of morale and trust. Co-workers observing discrimination and saying nothing can erode trust and morale across teams, making people less likely to bring their authentic selves to work or contribute meaningfully. Silence costs organizations from increased turnover with significant financial consequences. To reduce performance, a lack of intervention around microaggressions damages the entire organization over time. The power of speaking up, breaking the cycle, responding to microaggressions, whether immediately or after reflection, sends a strong message that these behaviors are not tolerated, helping to interrupt cycles of discrimination and harm. Empowerment through action. Speaking up, even in small ways, can empower both victims and allies, turning teachable moments into opportunities for growth and inclusion. It also helps educate those who may not realize the impact of their words or behaviors. Shared responsibility. The burden of addressing microaggressions should not fall solo.
Continuing with research, consistently shows staying silent in the face of microaggressions or discrimination is deeply harmful and damaging. Shared responsibility. The burden of addressing microaggressions should not fall solely on those targeted. When bystanders and allies speak up, it helps share the emotional load and leads to greater positive change. Why people stay silent and what to do. Studies show people often stay silent because they're unsure what to say, worry they'll make things worse, or fear being labeled as troublemakers. But regret and emotional distress frequently follow. Learning and practicing how to respond, even with simple statements, makes it more likely that people will speak up when it matters. In today's workplaces and communities, silence in the face of microaggressions has been proven to allow these behaviors to continue, deeply affecting those targeted and the organizational culture overall. Speaking up isn't always easy, but it is essential for personal well-being, fairness, and making lasting change.